Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome all of you back as we're about to pull from the station once again, as it's now part 4 of DSP Gaming's worst moments of 2021. Phil ain't broke. He's just stupid with his money. And that's sort of like been a large part of this so far, is that he's just stupid with money. And we're about to see if he's getting... Because, again, it's only part 4. I reckon things are going to get a lot worse from here on in. So let's see exactly how it can get any worse. So if you guys want to check out the original video for yourselves, links will all be in the description down below. So let's begin. Part 4.
A famous YouTuber. Oh no! It's PewDiePie.
Excuse me.
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going? Hey, how's it going? How's it going?
My name is PewDiePie.
Nice. You know what? I'm just again. I'm so fucking happy. I'm so fucking happy for PewDiePie. You know, during between this time 2021 and to the present day of 28th of November 2023, Phil is sorry, not Phil. PewDiePie is a dad now. Remember, and he's got a 1-year-old child. He lives in Japan now with his wife. He is, I think he's possibly living the single greatest life he could ever want for. I mean, hell, you go from Brighton all the way down to Japan. I'm pretty sure that's a +1 in anybody's eyes. But you have to remember, PewDiePie is still perhaps the most popular YouTuber who's ever lived. And this is a guy who went to war with T-Series just so that PewDiePie can remain so popular, just to save the reputation of individuals from corporations that buy views and literally do very despicable and very cocky and devious things behind the scenes. And I swear, one of these days, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to get over 1 billion views on one of my channels. I reckon there is going to come, my time in the sun will come, but not today. But then again, I wouldn't want to do it to shit all over PewDiePie. I wouldn't even think about that. I love this man. What can I say? 100 million subscribers. Nice.
Thank you for being a bro and always being there.
And then we get to Phil.
So fuck you, you piece of...
A nasty piece of work, oh yes.
I feel like a couple of these streamer fails we've looked at are like staged.
Oh, but you know, there is one streamer that, forgot to turn off the camera.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know, have you seen that one?
Well, I know of one. I dare not say the name.
No, he doesn't deserve attention. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Snow Carl has tipped $1.50. He says, I saw a clip PewDiePie took out of nowhere. He took a shot at you on his channel. Do you think he did this in retaliation to you talking shit about him, or do you think he does it as a lazy way to get clout? PewDiePie is not relevant that much anymore. I mean, to his core audience, I'm sure he is. But how many people do you see talking about PewDiePie in 2021?
A lot.
The guy essentially became a hermit, moved into his house, he's in the hills. He makes a video every once in a while.
First of all, the hills. Phil, I don't know if he knows this, but Brighton is literally on the shoreline. It is described. It is London by the sea, basically, and there are no hills in Brighton. The only good fit. mind you, with that being said, I'll just before I slag Brighton off again, because I live all the way in Newcastle, it is about as far away as you could possibly get, probably next to Falmouth and Exeter, is the fact that the only good thing about living so close to the sea is that you only have assholes on 3 sides of you, north, south, and west. The east is basically, and it's just ocean. So it does have its upsides. Mind you, with that being said, if you think, I complain about Brighton, at least, but then again, speaking of Brighton, Phil has got more front than Brighton Pier, if you know what I mean.
While it gets 1 million views because his viewers never go away. But
Because
who gives
they
a shit about
watching him,
PewDiePie?
Phil. Maybe that's
right?
the reason why.
This guy is still making references to things that happened 5.5 years ago as if they happened
because
yesterday.
they're relevant and funny. That's
He's
why.
referencing Darkside Phil 5.5-year-old events. Okay. Congratulations, PewDiePie. Have a good life. Thanks for still keeping me in the back of your head. You know how they say how you live rent-free in someone's mind? Apparently, I will always be in PewDiePie's mind, likely because, as we all know, let's be honest here, he was a nobody back in the day. I was a big YouTuber. He watched my videos, liked them, and commented on them when he was not making content.
I hope Phil knew. Well, I hope that PewDiePie knew how to spell Premiere. Felix, that was what his name was. Yes, PewDiePie's name was Felix. Yeah, I'm so glad I remember that. I deserve a reward.
And was inspired by me and I'm sure other content creators to go on and make his content, and he became, of course, one of the biggest gaming content creators in history. But likely, he still thinks about me from time to time, and when he does, he thinks it's funny to make a 5.5-year-old insulting reference, when in reality, no one gives a fuck about him either. So, like I said, this guy has zero relevance to the common person today or the modern gamer. Like, during the era when Ninja became popular and all of that, PewDiePie just faded right into obscurity, and no one talks about this guy except his core.
Remind me again about what happened to Ninja as well. Ninja dialed back, and he sort of, again, he his popularity sort of like didn't so much nosedive, but he was sort of like, he was getting into sort of like the sort of entertainer he wanted to be. And again, you don't have to be big forever, Phil. The problem with Phil is that he is being mediocre forever, and he thinks that's good enough. It isn't. Mediocre YouTubers die, and they are never brought up again.
Audience now. So, more power to him. I'm happy for him. Let him keep doing what he's doing and be filthy rich. But, the fact that he has to try to take shots at me randomly out of nowhere, I think it pretty shows the level of where he is in his mind. Okay?
Right.
He doesn't even do anything anymore. Like, literally what I've heard is all he does is drama videos. Like, that's what he likes to do. Oh, gaming news. It's not news, it's drama. That's all he does. He doesn't even, want to play games or anything anymore. When was PewDiePie ever judged as a good authority on games or anything? He was always a jokester. He was always like a clownish character.
The thing what I said about Ninja, this was even before he even jumped ship to Mixer.
Now he's changed his formula up, and he feels like he's more of a different kind of guy. But look what he does. He makes drama videos. He's fucking insulting me 5.5 years after the fact. It's like, you see? PewDiePie is not relevant that much anymore. But how many people do you see talking about PewDiePie in 2021?
In fact, PewDiePie made around 2.7 million views per video throughout 2021. DSP Gaming made about 900 views. That was still better than me. DSP Gaming's are 0.03% compared to PewDiePie's views in 20. Yeah, are you sure about that, Phil?
If I had to choose between the world and PewDiePie, I would choose PewDiePie. Of course.
I mean, to be fair, Phil, I would have chosen PewDiePie as well. In fact, actually, while we're here, what exactly is Pewds up to right now? Let's just end this the right way. My favorite trip so far. Okay, so he's out there with his son, teaching himself to draw. Look, again, you're saying he's not that relevant, but remember, just go to videos. Look, 1 hour ago, and it's literally 96,000. And he did a video last month where he was on about the drama with, is this Sniper Wolf? Oh god, and then look again, just look at all these. And remember, you have to understand something very, very important is the fact that he's just taking time away because guess what? I don't know if this occurred to anybody, but remember, PewDiePie is a dad now. He's got a child of his own to look after. He's got the littlest bro in the universe to take care of. That is absolutely. I mean, again, you have to bear all this in mind. Is that he's just. And bear in mind that doesn't mean for any reason he's like dialed down or he's changed. Remember. He's got his priority. This is a man who has his priorities in order, and you have to understand that this is just his reputation precedes him because, again, that's you know what I mean. And I love because he's just got a great attitude. One of these days, I'm literally going to do almost like I kind of almost want to do an entire retrospective about PewDiePie because I think it's so fun and I think he absolutely deserves it. So. Compared to Phil, however, we're only covering Phil just so we can make fun of him and the fact that he deserves every ounce of criticism that he gets because there's a lot of things to criticize Phil on, but you know it's just to maintain natural law and order in the universe. So there's also that. So anyway, I hope all of you guys have enjoyed part 4 of the worst DSP gaming moments of 2021. Please make sure to leave all your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below so we know what you guys felt of Phil being an ass for yourselves compared to Felix. And I cannot wait to talk to you guys again in the next video. We are leaving the station. So take care and bye-bye for now.